what I should do when I experience lots of challenges during my immigration process, what life hacks helps other immigrants to go through the immigration much smoother. If you ask yourself such questions and you want to know the answers, I invite you to watch this video until the very end and find which practices works for me the best way possible, and also the one bonus thing that you will find nowhere else. I didn't know about that very thing before I immigrating to Canada, and I invite you to keep watching until the very end. Even though you're not immigrating in Canada, you do that in any other different countries, you will still find lots of useful material here in this video. Watch till the very end. Hello everyone, my name is Elena Brivkina, and in this channel I tell you about my story of coming to Canada and also about life coaching. On the 25th of August 2021, I arrived to Canada. It was a hilarious trip, and once I will tell you about this in more details. But for now, I really want you to know what practices helped me to overcome all the challenges, tears, emotions, and lots of different thoughts that came to my mind during that process. And I don't want you to not experience them, because you will experience them anyway, but I want you to be confident that you are prepared, that you know what to do. So that is part 2 of that topic, and in part 1 I actually explained you what are emotions, what are the challenges that you may come across, and you want to watch this video first and then come back to this one, because otherwise you will not be that familiar with what I'm talking about in this video. So please go watch that video first and then come back and complete this one. So after the part 1 of this topic, you may have one question in your head: Alona, what should I do? So there are approximately 10 things that I want to share with you today, and there will be one, the most crucial one, that I have found nowhere before I moved here. So the life hack number 1 is, please schedule in your calendar all the calls with your family, with your friends, with your relatives. Why is that crucial? You will have so many overwhelming tasks, things over here when you came and when you're adapting, and when even you are already adapted here and still you have lots of things to do. So you don't want to miss the opportunity to connect with your family, with your friends, and you don't want to miss them. You don't want to fire or to damage all the bridges that you built throughout your life, and you really want to keep your relationships stable. So what I've done, I have a spot every Saturday to call my mom. Also, why is that important? For me, my family leaves much earlier rather than I do, so it is 10 hours difference between us. And when they are awake, I am just waking up. I have rather busy mornings just because of my routines, just because of my college and also my work, so I do not actually have lots of time to communicate with them. And that is the reason why that might be very complicated for you to find the time to talk with them. That is the reason why I want you to assign the specific time. And that might seem very strange for you to do I really want to arrange the meeting as like a working meeting with my family, with my mama, etc.? Do you really want me to do this? That really may be heard very strange things to do, but here's the thing, I really want you to start doing this, because without this you will miss several weeks, several months of your communication, and that bridge may have some problems, some damages, and you don't want to let it happen. So I have a call with my mom each Sunday, and I believe we have the deepest talk between ourselves, because we have so much things to discuss. We have a week in between our calls, and that is not just to share what happened today or how do I feel or etc. We actually have 1 or maybe even 2 hours of great talk when we really understand each other, when we support each other, and when we share all our best news, practices and everything. And actually I adore such communication much more rather than we communicate every day that is just brief talks and you don't really dive deeper in your relationship. And by the way, I want to tell you one story that I called my sister on my birthday, which was in October even, and I started talking with her, and we actually had the deepest talk we had in our entire life just when I moved to the different country. That is hilarious, that is super strange, but that is true. And it might be strange, but I love the way it is right now, and I invite you to do this with your family as well. And I really love that with all my relatives, with all my friends, people that I communicated sometimes in the past, and also with all my far relatives, I have started preparing the specific time. I told them, okay, I have that time, let's arrange the meeting and let's just talk. And I feel that I started communicating with my own friends who are still in my country of origin much more rather than I have communicated with them there. That is strange, but it works this way. Not only for me, but for other immigrants as well. The way number 2 is application, the website Meetup. That is a website where you can find the group of people that are connected around some specific topics, for example, ping pong or board games or video games. Or I have found the best group that I have ever seen is Creating Connection. These are people who want to dive deeper in their minds, in their soul, in their wisdom. We do lots of meditations, yoga, and some deep talks about the health, about nutrition, about the rest, about happy lifestyle, and I really adore. And I will not tell you what is the average age of that group, but it doesn't matter at all. I really enjoy this, and I invite you to join us there as well, because all of the meetings are free for now. They are in Zoom and I adore them a lot. I have been only to do one, but still I really appreciate the organizers who do all of these events. The link I will share with you in the description below, the group called Creating Connection. Number 3 is local communities, the groups in the Facebook around your neighborhood. How to find them. I found out that way only several days ago, and I am kinda shocked that I have never thought and heard about this before. So I don't want you to do the same mistake that I did. What you want to do is to go on Google Maps, find the place where you live right now, and find the name of that place. And there's probably a name of the neighborhood, a name of the area of that city. And I want you to type in search bar in Facebook all the different names that you can see in the Google Maps, like the name of your neighborhood, the name of the area that is close to you, all the different tiny words that you have found over there. And that is how you will find lots of groups that are connected to your neighborhood. You can find people who live in the nearest home or not so far away, and there people actually want to find friends. They want to find some specialists, for example, teachers, plumbers, carpenters, tutors, like everyone. And also they can share. It was a nice story that I just hopped into this group and there was a post from the person and it told, oh, I just wanted to switch my lifestyle to reduce the number of sugar I am consuming, and they bought that gluten-free bread, and I tried one piece and I understood that it's not what I'm gonna eat. So if anyone wants to grab it, that is free, come and grab it, first come, first serve. So that is a nice way to not only grab a free bread, but also communicate with person and talk with them more, and probably next time go for a walk with them, I don't know. But that is how you can find new people who lives there and who knows everything about that area. Number 4, and probably that's gonna be the first thing that you want to do, even from your country of origin, you may find all of the Facebook groups for example, Facebook groups for Indians, Facebook groups for Russians, Facebook group for US people, or Facebook group of the people from your country who immigrated there before. I reassure you that there is at least one group that you will find who lives in this place, and they are more than happy to help you. Number 5 is communicate with your peers at work, at school, everywhere why you actually immigrate there, because I believe that people go to the country to study or to work or to do some volunteering job, for example. So you want to communicate as much as possible with people over there, and I believe you know how to do this. Number 6, if you are interested to find a partner in your country, Tinder is what you want to try. It is not the best platform. There are lots of people over there, good ones and not good ones. Here in Canada, I used one more application. The link I will attach in the description below. You can go there and it is in Zoom. It's sort of speed dating, and you can find lots of people over there, and probably from that event you can go on communicating with them. And the thing is for me that I started doing those things when I have time. When I have time, only on holidays or some student success weeks or etc. And that is not enough time, just a week or 10 days to find someone over there, someone serious, and go and communicate with them. But still, it's worth trying, and even if you have a specific goal for this, Tinder works here for sure. Number 7 is go and find some offline places where you can find new people. For example, an ice rink, which works for me a lot, a sports center, library. I don't know, probably people can start chatting in the shopping malls as well. That is not for me, but still I invite you to start communicating and talking with people, even though you may think that it is so much weird, why would I talk with a person over there? But it is how you can grow in your network, in your connections in new country. Number 8, how to overcome all your emotions and challenges. I invite you to keep yourself as busy as possible. Move everything in your calendar. I use Google Calendar, and color everything there, and just make sure that every day you know what you will do. Number 9, if you cannot find the club, the group of people that are with your interests, I invite you to create your own club, which I've done, and I invite you to join us as well. It is a Facebook group, it is completely free. How to do this you will see right now in the screen share, and also the link you will find in the description below. And number 10, here it is the bonus that I want to share with you. I have not heard it before at all anywhere, and that is a life coaching. Yes, it is a life coaching. Why I'm telling you about this so much? Because without all my friends from this program, without all those knowledges that I gained with that amazing philosophy over there, I seriously, I will not survive at all. How many times I cried, how many times I got moments when I didn't want to do anything at all. I wanted just to lay over there in the bed, hide under my blanket, and do not do just anything. And I again want to tell you that it is completely okay. I want you to understand that we all simply humans. We are not robots, and sometimes we just want to have people that will simply talk with us, that will not judge us, that will not do something wrong or tell that it is okay, you will come through this, it is just normal. I will tell you that one story actually really helped me to start creating more ideas, to start doing more things. And that is the story of other immigrant. She is in the US, and she told me how she moved from first Tashkent to Moscow and then from Moscow to the US. And I want to tell you that just one story, just one real person that right now living in US. She told me the story how she wanted to cancel everything and come back to home because she didn't have any money. She didn't have people to support her. She thought that every plan of hers that she built just crashed and damaged all of her life. She was so disappointed in herself, but that magic happened. Then she told me the most amazing story, the most inspiring story that I have ever heard. And by the way, I have a question for you. Do you want me to share the story with you? And do you want me to start grabbing all the stories of immigrants that thought that I will not survive at all here in new country, but then something happened, the life supported them, and they basically increased their level of life so much, because those stories are crucial for us to understand that we are not alone. Lots of people cries as well every day when they are moving to new country, and that is completely alright. So I had that idea that I believe you know that there is a series of books called Chicken Soap. There are lots of chicken soaps for brides, for mothers, for students, for lots of other people, but I haven't seen that series of books for immigrants. So if you're interested, let me know, and probably you have such a story that you want to share. I am more than welcome you to share it with me, and I will share it with anyone. Or if you are ready to record a video, I will insert it in my YouTube, so just let me know in the comments below or in the email, any other social media. All the links to reach out to me is in the description of this video, so I'm waiting for your story. So there are two things that I want you to do. First one is to come join our Practice of Big Happiness Club. That is not only for people who immigrate to Canada, that is for everyone who just want to start your happy life, to start to enjoy the moment of here and now. And number two, if you want a coaching session from me, if you want just to talk with me, please let me know. All the links in the description below, and that is how you can start getting just a simple support from a person. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to this channel, like this video, and hit the bell button. Why I want you to do this? I want you to help me support the algorithm of YouTube, and this will help show my videos to more and more people and help them gain that useful information from my videos. And also that will help me to stay inspired, to stay focused, and to stay excited about recording and publishing those videos. So if you want to get much more of that useful content, please support me. And thank you so much for watching this video until the very end. I really appreciate your support, your energy that you spreading with that world, that you're spreading with me. And I see you in the next one. Have a nice weekend. Bye bye.